Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I thought I would do a soulmate update, and there's some new viewers too, so we're going to see where you are in your journey, what is taking place, you know, traits, signs, dates, all of this, anything that we can expect. And what I'm going to do to you guys is just let you know I'm doing an extension on this, my Super White Weekend Read Special. All you have to do is email me or DM me over here, and you can have your 2 questions for $25, and I get back to you within a couple hours. It's kind of like my old Instago that I used to do. You can screenshot that, and I just love that. It's for instant answers. Some people going on dates, going for job interviews, other things like that, they like to kind of get a read on that, feel positive and kind of be aligned with that energy. And I feel like these quick kind of reads and videos help. And I used to do that for myself too, like just to kind of fortify me and hear the things that I resonate with and get aligned with that energy. So thank you guys, all you guys participating in those too. And, you know, I used to be on Instago for years. I loved it, loved it, loved it. But I am so excited about this, and I'm using all kinds of beautiful decks. I'm using the gentle creatures for our choices. And number 1 is going to be weight. Number 1 is gift. Oh, sorry, number 2 is gift, and number 3 is friendship. It could be the imagery, it could be the colors, it could be the wording or the position or whatever it is, you know, that attracts you. So I'm going to just give you a moment to look and see and make your choice, and then we'll begin. And I've got everything. I think I'm going to start with their initials due to the fact that in prior readings, sometimes as I get going, I get so excited that's something that I tend to forget. So I am going to tap into that. So I love this. I just feel like everybody's answering these wonderful invitations, you know, out there. They're aligning with this energy that is really fantastic. So we're going to pull 3 cards. So we have P for, it could be 1 initials there, 2, 1 is yours, you know, again, like I said, it's for a collective. So we're not going to be like, oh, I'm trash canning that person, because they don't start with a P, R, or S. Oh, I love that. And I also just love what these are emoting for your journey too, that it's going to be like a spontaneous meeting. It could be a trip where you go, you decide to go to the library, supermarket, coffee house, party, whatever, a spontaneous connection like that. You're just out and about and it clicks. And here's a neat thing with being aligned with the energy of our soulmate. We just know, we feel it, it's comfortable, so we don't feel like we have to press, or we're not fearful, or we feel like we have to flee. It is natural. That integration just kind of comes, and we feel like, hey, what have we got to lose? And again, you know, you just take that risk, because the fear factor evaporates, because it is an energy, and energies don't lie. You know, it's one of those things. It's the power of both. It's something I don't usually do, but I'm going to do. And I definitely feel like your person's communication style, it's funny that came up, is very empathetic and respectful to others, and calm and firm. You know, a really kind of like assertive communicator, which I really like. That just came through really clear. I feel like that's important to you, that somebody communicates very well with you. Yeah, they like to study and paint and do things, you know, Renaissance style. 5 months, that's your time, you guys. So that is representative of that. Interestingly enough, I feel like your perspective and your alignment is going up, your vibrational understanding of who you are, what you want. And also for you guys too, I feel like abundance is on the way to you guys. Love is on the way, financial freedom, and these blessings. And that's something that's going to help you feel like you're on top of the maze looking in. Because some of you guys that was one of the kind of burdens in your mindset. Will I have enough money for A, B, and C? And that things are going to align. Because that not only being the time, that is sometimes something that creeps in when we feel like we're in a lack state of money, which can happen even if, you know, we are still comfortable for a lot of people, because they feel like, well, how am I going to cover costs down the road, this and that. I'm definitely hearing messages. It's all right. Everything is going to, you know, work out financially and come to fruition, your plan. Some of you guys are starting your own businesses and you're curious about that. But I love this about part of their personality traits, and I want to pull a couple of these. They love to learn things, and so they go into hermit mode, and they're a little bit of a homebody, where they like to hang out with you and do things with you and be by yourself. Oh, I love that, the dormouse. So you're going to get bubble rider. So within this, you are going to get little messages. And I feel like that's some of your symbolism too. You're going to see funny alien fairies, things like that. A dormouse, you know, if you have a cat, they might be leaving dormice around. But this is saying that you're going to connect with messages that are just kind of like on the wind, in the air. Something is just all of a sudden, a song is just going to grab your fancy, and you're going to be like, that's part of your aligned energy with them. They are also hearing that. They're also thinking about that. Numbers are going to come in for you guys. It's going to be 7s, it's going to be 5s and 1s for you for sure. And I just feel like this is really important in the center here for you, because it's like the wheel of time, the wheel of fortune. This time you are meant to have this full immersion, love, soulmate connection where you feel safe, secure, adored, all of the things that are in your mind that show your high worth, you can be vulnerable, all of these things, and it will be safe and wonderful for you. And there will be like no lack whatsoever in this. Oh yeah, let me see. Yeah, you see lady summer, early summer. Because right now, almost being December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, that's when you're just going to feel light and bright. And this is part too of how you view them. You view them as this person that is imbued with this beautiful sense of honor, and they are completely authentic. They have so much integrity. Like, you're super proud to be with this kind of individual when you're out in public, because they speak wisely. They're not just some person that talks to talk. They speak wisely. They have neat, interesting knowledge and fun and warmth and good sense of humor with this too. I feel like when this comes up, a lot of summer energy is lightness and humor and all of that. And I feel like, you're going to live your life to your fullest with your individual. You're going to believe in yourself and confidently walk your highest path when they are in your life, and over the next coming months too, because you're elevating energetically, which is very important. And every area of your life is going to be upgraded, and things will just startlingly, is that the word? Start suddenly, I'm going to put that together instead, to shift in your favor, because you're just surrendering. You're understanding that this chapter is coming about and it's unfolding, and you have gratitude for it. So it's not a struggle. You're at peace about it, and you're really excited for this to come about. It's a very peaceful kind of rendering. So let's see something else too. I'm kind of curious about a couple of things. So let's see what's going on. Oh, age-wise, you guys are very, very close. It looks like, yeah, you could be within a year too. And this also speaks to, oh, look at that. Your messages are going to start to arrive, which I love. You're going to start to see certain things. Again, I feel like some of your things will be dragonflies. They'll be wheat sheaves. They will be, I'm just seeing all these like goldfish and koi fish and things like that. Fish are going to be part of your thing, but fish also mean and represent wealth, abundance, and flow state. So I'm loving that for you. That's a nice thing to have come about for sure. And I definitely feel like they will show up in your dreamscape. So they're going to show up and really, oh, I'm hearing something else. Okay, I gotta roll with. I heard a little reminder that I want to get some of their zodiac signs that are in there too. So let's see what's going on with that. Let's get a little shuffle going on. So I'm going to grab a couple ones to see what's like in their chart. So we got fire and earth. That's a really good combination, and it's interesting because that kind of fire is like the fire signs, adventurous, leaders, awesome, but the earth in their chart grounds them, centers them, and helps them with responsibility. Because when there's all fire, like I have so much fire in my chart, I can create like a banshee, but I'm disorganized when it comes to the real like bureaucratic world and documentation and all of that. I don't dig it. I don't like appointments. But this is a beautiful balance of somebody who is creative and smart, and of the fire signs can be very diplomatic because they can read the temperature of a room. And pentacles with the earth in there, it's like it's a refined sense of kind of rules and staying within the parameters to make life run smoothly. So it's like you can disregard kind of like the earthly responsibilities of, oh, this date and that, because they will help take care of that and fundamentally keep things in place and in order for you. So you can be, have a happy fairy kind of life and do your thing without getting overwrought about details, because they're really good with details. It's a really wonderful mix in their chart. And I love this too. Dreams, they're going to start to arrive. The little things, the nuances, the music, the numeric, the synchronicities. You'll probably see geographic places too. A lot of people talk about seeing, you know, water, woods, like a dynamic, you know, city or country, things like that that start to come in, and, you know, some of their physical attributes and things will start to show up as well, which I really like. Ooh, I really like that energy for you guys. So let's pull one more. I love these so much. I feel like these are so wonderful. They're so, just the brightness of them. I want to mix some decks. So we're loving this Justice card too, saying just a nice sense of balance. They don't get emotionally like turbulent and overwrought. There's someone who can take a breath, assess the situation, and commence a normal conversation about things. Again, I definitely felt an excellent communicator, which is going to be very important to you. So you're never left guessing or what is going on. And, you know, in the beginning process of the connection as well, them messaging you all the time, calling and staying connected to you, so you don't feel like you're playing phone tag or questioning things. It's like once the initial connection is made, you guys can't get enough of chatting with each other and connecting. And I feel like it'll be a quick evolution into cohabitating and an engagement as well, because I feel like they're kind of traditional like that. And when they know, so boom, off and running, and then they are like, yep, this is us and we're going for it. So that is you, group one. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all the links should be down below. If they're not, I'd love for you to come over on IG. At the very beginning of the video had all my information. It's Sparkrist11, and, you know, get in on any specials and little details, because again, this is for a collective, so everything is not going to just be verbatim in there. You know, there's the nuances in private reads that are a little bit more, you know, specific, but this, you know, this is your general energy. And what's wonderful about you, group one, is you're connected, you're aligned with this energy, so you're prepared, and now you're in receivership state, which is like everything for the connection. So okay, group two, I just want to clear the decks of all the cards and everything over there. So let's see some of the interesting things that right away, funnily enough, while I'm shuffling this and getting their initials, I want to just tell you about some of their, I'm like hearing this before the cards are even coming out. Some of the things they love is being in nature, dancing, time with animals, gardening, cooking, meditation, and just walking in nature. I just have all these images of them just being huge nature babies and absolutely loving this. And, you know, that your person definitely honors themselves in their journey by building really healthy boundaries and attracting a really nice environment because of that. Again, group one had excellent communicators. So here's some of the initials. We have F, E, and D. Wonderful. And remember, again, you guys, it's for a collective, so it could be one's theirs, one's yours, but again, we're not trash heaping somebody because they don't have all the initials or an initial that came up, because this is for a collective. But I'm loving this energy so much. I feel like, you know, I'm going to use this deck, and we're going to see some of the information that comes up about you guys and your journey, whatever it is. And I feel like I'm supposed to choose 6, so I'm going to keep going and then storyboard it. We're going to see what is going on, and also to pull one of these to be. So if some of you guys in your journey right now, I feel like you're going to enter something within, like something that you have been wanting to do. You're going to push forward and you're going to be extremely successful, whether it is for a job interview, whatever it is like you're going to come out on top of this. It could be anything from a court case, like a family issue, waiting for a new house, whatever it is. This is a personal message for you that if you've been waiting for it, you're going to win. So we got 9. This is in their charts right here. So we've got air and earth. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, we love this. So you're going to be in a state of amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys. So beautiful. So let's get into their chart. We have got earth and we have got air, which is beautiful communication skills, grounded, responsible, adult-like behaviors, people that take care of business, that know who they are, that are very kind of authoritative, yet they're like fair. They know who they are. They're not people pleasers. They really are authentic. So I love that. But also wonderful dreamers and thinkers and artists type of energy within that. And again, remember we were talking about something coming about for you. Something is going to happen where you are going to come out on top. Something that you want, or if some of you guys were mistreated or something unfair happened, there's going to be a resolution to this in your favor. That's just a personal note. It's funny how that really wanted to come out. So I'm excited for you guys in that. I feel like you've overcome a lot this year, and the universe is going to reward your perseverance. You know, your daily commitment to get a little better every day and unlock a powerful wave of financial abundance for you with this. This is also talking about your person really has a knack with money and accountancy and abundance and appreciating it and generosity, and they have generated some serious wealth in their life, and they understand the energy of money, how to invest it, and all of that. It's funny, we always get one in the group that they just get this person they connect with that gets that, and they love the generosity of their soulmate, and it's part of like the alignment with them because they're generous souls themselves, and you are meant to have an abundant life with this because you have a very carefree, this is you having a carefree, beautiful outlook, you know, kind of just like hippy dippy. I love people, and I'm going to treat people how they treat me, and I'm going to avoid the stinkers, and I'm going to move towards the thinkers, that type of energy, which I love. And the magician is saying that, wow, are you going to be able to manifest this like gangbusters? And I feel like this is coming very, very soon for you guys. I mean, I feel like you have your, yeah, let's get a time frame. 5 months. I believe the last one was, this is, I'm hearing under 5 months too. And it's funny how part of this is because boom, are you aligned for this energy? But there are some unique developments in your personal life that you're going to take care of first. I feel like that's the preparedness, and that's where, you know, the universe says, again, this is why there is divine timing. You're meant to do something like on your own and sustain some kind of cool victory. So you feel, again, your most highest, awesome vibrational self. And you're excited because I feel like you feel divinely connected and guided, and things are taking place for you that are meant for you right now. And I feel like, you know, there's going to be a lot of cool energy. So we're going to talk about, you know, some of the personality traits with your individual. So they're always bringing you good news, and they're joyful and funny and humorous, and they are a superb, excellent listener. You're always going to feel heard. You're always going to feel like I can bring anything to my beautiful, you know, soulmate and express myself and communicate. Again, them being an excellent communicator, a big part of that is that you're a fabulous listener. So you always feel like, oh, you can relieve yourself of burdensome thoughts, and they are just wonderful at, you know, listening. And if you ask for any kind of wise counsel or advice, they're awesome with that because they observe like gangbusters, you know, and that's part of that unique combination of air and earth. Fantastic when it comes to that observing and being able to realize what's going on. But they also have this lovely, spontaneous, childlike look on the world, like, let's go. They see something on the internet, a country, a place, like a wild, like treehouse, jungle looking thing. We're going there. Okay, let's book these tickets and go. Very spontaneous, and you love that because there aren't dull, like, although they love to like cloister in and cuddle and watch movies and everything, there is a beautiful balance of spontaneous travel and excitement and, you know, new beginnings, because I feel like they thrive in that environment. But they, you know, they also love to you know, be home and get all homey and cozy as well. But there's a beautiful balance within that. But I love how much that they want to listen and support and show their support for you, which is really beautiful. You know, that's real maturity, because that starts when you decide other people's opinions no longer have an effect on your individual journey. And you're able to release that, whether it's family or business, whatever it is. Because this life you build is about you. You become the master of your life when you start to turn into your truth instead of identifying with the frequencies around you. And they help you recognize that more and more. And you're attracting amazing other relationships as well that transform your environment and co-create your abundant future too, with these 10s showing up here. Like, you really just all of a sudden start to make really wise, great decisions that are helpful, you know, within your heart space. And part of that has to do with subtle judgments, right? You know, it's little mental breakthroughs like, whoa, why do I feel like I have to get up and do this for A, B, and C? I want to have joy and creativity and oxygen in my life. And you're really going to specialize in letting that dead wood fall away and go, oh no, this person is constantly inflicting themselves in my life. I don't need that. Or this And some of you guys are just going to have these amazing aha moments. It's like, you know what? I love doing this. Why the hell isn't this my natural vocation in my life? And turning to that. Because what happens is now you're aligning with your true self, your true purpose, and your true soulmate. And when that happens, whole kind of like, it's like you're in this whirlpool of quiet suggestions from the universe, and you're pulling them out, catching those cosmic frisbees and going, yeah, that is something that I would love to do. Why am I not employing that in my everyday life? Why am I not doing this? Anything from, opening a yoga studio, doing whatever, little fun ideas are going to come out, and you are catching those and you're riding that wave because you are now aligned with that, which I love. So, wow, that is you guys. I love that. You just, you're prepared, you're aligned with this. And that's why, that you're tapped into that frequency. It's going to work so beautifully for you. So love and light, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and feel free to watch some of the others and see if they resonate with you. And you can go back and go through some of my other soulmates. Some of the stuff, people are amazed how they match up, and they're seeing similar initials and similar signs and all of that. And it just kind of fortifies that in your mind, because all we need to do is align with the energy, accept it, be in flow state, not have lack mentality, and just prepare for it. And that's wonderful, wonderful for you guys. So again, if you need a private read or anything else, come on over to my, to either of these. You can come on DM Sparkrest11 or email me, because I'm still learning I've got to relearn how to do the links, because Google switched some accounts around. So now I have to be able to do those. So I just send people over there, and plus I'm running some specials and you can see everything. And I'm excited for you guys. So, you're going to be speaking your truth. You're really aligned with like the most powerful version of you over the, the holidays. You're going to see this change and go, wow, I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud. I'm asserting myself. I'm standing my ground. I have healthy boundaries. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, group 3. Now we're going to start with your initials. I'm so excited. These reads are going so swimmingly. It's funny how all of a sudden Spirit just kind of like prompts, hey, now would be a good time for A, B, and C. And it's like, I just started and everything seems to, the timing goes perfect. And part of it is just getting aligned with the energy, that we're supposed to be aligned to. There you go. There's your connections. But this is also their initials. So we have C, H, and T. And I love this. So again, THC, CHT, whatever it is, it can be. I'm hearing pull one more for some reason, so I'm going to do that. And this is starting to talk about their personality. So these not only are representative of some initials, but also some of their beautiful personality traits. Hugely nurturing, great to talk to, a fantastic listener. They have those skill sets where they make you feel truly heard, truly connected, and like you're not guessing these, there are some people, and I feel like it's a generational thing, like 1 or 2 generations ago, where people would leave so much unsaid within the relationships that we're not mind readers. So there'd be all these misconceptions, there'd be all this craziness and misunderstandings. Just think of our parents and stuff, but also is like they didn't have all the devices to connect so quickly back then too. But people would just assume if someone was mad at them, then they'd be mad at them. All this kind of like craziness that went on. So I just want to see, I definitely feel like I'm meant to pull a couple of these. Again, Harvest, I definitely feel like they are super optimistic, which we love, right? We definitely want that. And again, these initials being, I'm loving that. We have some CHT and then N as well. I felt that was a last minute thing too, to also initialize in the connection. When you meet them, they will probably do some kind of favor or kindness for you. It could be somebody that is new to your workplace, somebody you meet on the street, they hold the door for you. They do some kind of nurturing thing that draws your attention and lets you know and look at them and really connect with their energy and go, oh, there they are, that type of thing. Again, your kindred spirits, you have so much familiar energy and so much like they love to do the things I love. Same kind of movies, television shows, choices, tastes, clothes, food. It's absolutely like you guys could just be walking on a beach for hours and hours and hours and have rich, funny conversations. I feel like humor is a big part of their life. Just laugh and have the best time. Never run out of things to talk about. Absolute kindred spirits. You feel the connection of past lives, and it is like instantaneous. That's why it feels so natural for them to just say, hey, I really feel like we have a connection. You want to go get a cup of coffee? But something like initially just puts that in such a calm place, and it feels so natural, and you just feel so comfortable with them that it's like, heck yeah. It could be also like you're walking your pets at the same time. There's something that you're doing that they show nurturing and care that draws your attention, and boom, you're like, that is my person. So let's see what's going on. Ooh. Oh my gosh, your wish card, the Queen of Wands. That's how they make you feel. Oh my gosh. This could be happening any day for you guys with the Ace. Some of you guys, it's a New Year's too. That is definitely a New Year's card. You know, that's very close. We're talking 2 months, but also that means it can happen at any moment for you. We're looking right now too. We see this happened for the other one. For the first read too, they had both earth and fire in their charts. So beautiful. It could be Sagittarius, Aries, but also with this Capricorn kind of energy, Taurian energy. I love this combination of fire and earth because it's responsible, but still a happy daydreamer, adventurer, philosopher, fantastic with people. One thing that's standing out about them that's so wonderful and is going to be such a huge relief to you is they don't have all these crazy social guffaws. They are like very, very conditioned, wonderful manners. They are excellent listeners. They are kind of a cut above, you know, someone that you would think is quite dynamic. Even above that, like they are wonderful observers. They know etiquette like to the nines without being a snob. Like you're so, you know, they have great elevated tastes as well, where you're like, wow, they really understand beautifully well-made things and items. Like they don't just like tchotchkes and junk or throwaway things. They love and admire, whether it's a really nice, you know, pair of shoes, leather, really excellent taste. Something stands out in them, you know, almost like that kind of refined, elegant European taste type of thing. Like, hey, if you're going to spend money, spend it well. You know, it doesn't have to be extravagant. They're not just huge on labels, but how things are made extraordinarily well. But again, to your exact almost specifications, what would be your ideal person, the sense of humor, all of that, the things that really matter, the care, the deep heart feelings, showing and expressing emotions and communicating in the right way, which is huge for you. You know, you want somebody that is, you know, doing things that that you would respect and like in a human being too. Again, it's funny when I get this groove, I feel like this is somebody that could be a musician or is really into music as well. It could be somebody that is just hit their dynamic groove in life. So they feel really good. You know, they have all the skill sets it needs to, you know, it's a natural gift that is given to them, and that's how they create their magic in the world. They have found their groove and they will help you, you know, find yours. I love the star cards in the center. This is so, so wonderful for, you know, these specifications to be like, yes, you know, they make you feel calm and restful. They take away anxiety. They make you feel loved and adored. Their language of love is perfect. You guys again, this kindred spirit is so wonderful. You know, you guys feeling like, wow, this is such a natural fit. It is not work. And that also, when you have kindred spirits, they don't tread on you. They don't harm you. They are there for you. And they're like simpatico. They understand when you're going through things. And again, they have that loving ear for you. And again, the key, that's going to be a big symbol for you guys, is just the key right there. Keys showing up everywhere. You might be attracted to key jewelry, doors, all of that showing up. And I love the nurturing ability with that. And again, you're going to have a lot of messages that come with this. Birds are going to be a big part of it. And I feel like this is kind of like this is like the star card again. It's like everything wrapped up. It is all connected. But the biggest issue here, and that's awesome and works in your favor, is you're truly aligned with this. And once we're aligned with it, very little effort, you know, you let it go, you become in flow state and you trust the universe. Divine timing is exactly that. It's almost like if you had chores to do for days and days and days, and then all of a sudden you got like this library of books that you wanted to read, and it's almost the wrong timing because now you have animosity that you can't read and relax because you have all this work to do. That's why divine timing is also and it is really working in your favor in so many ways. The beacons, all the things are going to line. You guys, your numbers, huge twos. I feel like you're going to have strange animals getting uniquely close to you when you're out in nature too. It could be squirrels, cats, things, birds, and all of a sudden they're drawing your attention. A lot of beacons, a lot of energy working through that, but beautiful alignment energy for you 100%, which is important. And again, you guys, this is speaking that you guys, you know, the vernacular is shack up really quickly, but connect, home sweet home. You feel like you guys are an ideal match. So I feel like in very quick succession that you guys start to create a home together. You know, you just plan, you know it. They are very decisive, so are you. So you're like, let's not, you know, fiddle faddle here. We'll just go for it. Speaking of cats, That's my cat. So I love that energy for you guys. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and come on over to IG and get in on all my specials, and my information is over there. Again, you guys, I love that this came up, because when we have somebody that feels familiar, loving, warm, and is right in our wheelhouse, there's nothing better than that. And you just feel like you could go anywhere together. You're wonderful little partners in crime, which I love. So love and light.